Residents of Owan local government area of Edo State on Wednesday staged a peaceful protest at the Edo State House of Assembly, demanding justice over what they described as illegal and reckless shooting by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) in Okuje community. The protesters alleged that the NDLEA operatives stormed Okuje community in the early hours of Monday, October 27, 2025, in search of suspected drug dealers, but the operation turned violent, resulting in the death of a 16-year-old boy and leaving several others seriously injured and hospitalized.
Direct now? Yeah.
According to eyewitnesses, after making a number of arrests, operatives began firing sporadically, sending panic across the community. The peaceful demonstration, which culminated at the Edo State House of Assembly complex in Benin City, drew a large crowd of indigenes from Okuje and neighboring communities. The protesters called for immediate government intervention, a thorough investigation into the incident, and justice for the victims. They also urged security agencies to respect the rights and safety of law-abiding citizens during enforcement operations.
The incident happened in the early hours of 27th October 2025, while the people were sleeping. This operative came in a commando-like faction and went straight to their targeted suspect. They arrested him without resistance. While they were going out, because when they arrested the boy, he shouted, and people were trying to understand what was happening. People were coming out because some were in mass. I said the time was about 15 past 2 a.m. So people were coming out. Now we felt that we have no power on our own. We cannot take laws into our hands. The best for us is to bring our complaint to our representative so that they could help us demand justice.
Addressing the protesters on behalf of the Speaker, the Majority Leader of Edo State House of Assembly, Honorable Jonathan Aigbokan, commended the demonstrators for maintaining peace while expressing their grievances. He assured them that their concerns will be communicated to the relevant authorities and that the House will take up the matter with utmost seriousness.
What happened was a dastardly act. We are going to take it up with them. We are going to make the governor call the people. The governor is the chief security officer of this state. We are going to call them because if this thing is not nipping the ball like one of you said today, it can be anywhere. If you want to arrest any person, get a warrant, an appropriate warrant to go and arrest the person. And there are different ways to make an arrest without causing injury or bodily harm to other people. So we in this House of Assembly, we are not happy. We condemn what happened, and even in the House yesterday, we have also resolved that those persons in the hospital, the House of Assembly will support them.
Some community residents decried what they termed the indiscriminate use of force by NDLEA officers in Okuje.
They should get a warrant, and if peradventure they were even given a right at all, they should be able to. Were they also given the right to carry out sporadic shooting? No. What we want the government to do for us now, the people in authorities, they should be able to call them, the NDLEA people, they should call them. And those that are involved in this act, they should be given the proper punishment.
Now, I know that there are rules of engagement and there are certain MOs that every law enforcement agency should follow when it comes to following an intel and how you go about apprehending suspects. Now, I don't know the intel they had, but I know that they stormed my community and they shot sporadically, and a young life was cut short, and several other people have been injured, and I have heard that one has an injury that may most likely lead to an amputation. What we are demanding for at this point is justice.
Because of the dastardly act that the NDLEA meted to our community, resulting in the death of one of our youth, about 17 years old, an SS student, and many are in hospital now. So we have come to lay a complaint to the Speaker and his members of House of Assembly. I want to say on behalf of our people that we are happy for the way the leadership of the House of Assembly welcomed us and attended to us. We hope that they will take corresponding action to see that this action is stemmed once and for all.
The protest ended peacefully, with residents reaffirming their demand for accountability and justice for the victims of the alleged NDLEA shooting. From Edo State House of Assembly, Benin City, Osamu Kennedy reporting for Afemai Reporters TV.